Imagine being able to speak your mind, literally with nothing but a thought. This isn't science fiction anymore, but a fast approaching reality thanks to groundbreaking advancements in brain-computer interface, BCI, technology. How far could we go if our silent thoughts could seamlessly become words others can hear? That's the question driving a team of researchers from top US institutions, whose latest innovation is turning heads in both the scientific community and the public sphere. Here's the surprising part. Their inner speech decoder doesn't just attempt to make sense out of brain activity, it translates unspoken thoughts into actual text or audible speech. Not convinced yet? Just consider this. In real-world tests with 4 volunteers who lost the ability to move or speak, the system was able to transform inner thoughts into spoken words with an accuracy of up to 74%. But here's where it gets controversial. Is 74% accuracy enough to trust with someone's most private expressions? The implications are huge, especially for individuals with conditions like ALS or locked-in syndrome, who are otherwise unable to communicate. This technology marks a major leap beyond previous BCIs, which focused only on signals generated when a person tries and fails to move or speak. Now, scientists are decoding the raw intention, reading the mind's draft before a single muscle twitches. Neuroscientist Benjamin Mescade-Krasa of Stanford University underscores this new direction. If we can allow someone to speak by merely thinking about speech, it makes BCI communication much easier, potentially much faster. This is a game changer for people whose attempts at vocalizing or physical movement are impossible. Instead, the device reads signals generated as users imagine speaking. Capturing the thought itself. No physical effort required. Here's how it works. The BCI uses an implant that detects neural patterns associated with phonemes, those basic building blocks of language. By tracking which brain signals line up with specific sounds and words as participants silently think them, the team trained artificial intelligence to reconstruct phrases, working within the brain's motor cortex, the region tied to movement and vocalization. And this is the part most people miss. The device doesn't just translate what one consciously thinks. It can distinguish between when a person is thinking of saying something and when they're just letting inner monologue run wild. Overlapping activity patterns are there, but subtle variations allow the system to tell the difference. An elegant, if imperfect, digital mind reader. Of course, the path forward isn't entirely clear. The highest reported accuracy, 74%, wasn't consistent, and much work remains to improve reliability and personalization. The researchers believe refining implant hardware and mapping more brain regions will lead to dramatic gains. But this leads to a tricky debate. What happens when the device accesses thoughts meant to be private? Could your silent musings accidentally be broadcasted? Some privacy controls have already been tested, such as requiring a mental password to activate or deactivate the speech decoder, a promising solution that worked with 98% reliability in experiments. But is that truly enough security? Or are we on the verge of technology that could expose our innermost secrets, willingly or not? This isn't just technical nitpicking. It's a controversy at the heart of BCI's promise and peril. It's worth noting that this isn't the only leap forward. Other teams have published similar studies this year, like a device translating a single individual's thoughts into speech in real time. The pace of discovery is breathtaking. As neuroscientist Frank Willett of Stanford sums it up, the future of BCIs is bright. This research offers real hope that speech BCIs will someday enable communication as natural and comfortable as a fluid conversation. But what do you think? Would you be comfortable with a device that could read your inner dialogue? Should privacy be our top concern? Or does the life-changing potential outweigh the risks? Which matters more? The promise for people in need, or the potential pitfalls for us all? Dive into the comments and let's debate. Does invasive mind-reading technology thrill you or make you uneasy?